When I arrived at the track, everything looked promising. That is a Vauxhall Corsa. Ah, there's a note. It's from Pinky and Perky. Dear James, hope you enjoy taking this to the max. P.S. It was developed at your most favourite place in the whole wide world. Oh, God. This wasn't what I had in mind. But since I was here and the camera crew were paid for, I had no choice but to get on with it. Well, it's certainly quick. 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds. And a top speed of 145 miles an hour. Hell, this is a Vauxhall Corsa. The engine is a beefed-up version of the standard 1.6-litre turbo, and it's now being coupled with a new sports exhaust, as a result of which it produces 202 horsepower. And 202 horsepower is a huge amount to put through the front wheels of a small car like this, and the results ought to be pretty dramatic. And by dramatic, I mean, of course, appalling in the bends. So, let's see if that's true, with the aid of our senior cornering solutions consultant. Now, on paper, this really ought not to work. All that power in the front wheels should just make it plough straight on in the corners and consume its own tyres. But actually, it doesn't. The reason for that is they've actually given this car a bespoke suspension, specially set up for this, and they've developed a very clever diff which manages the way the power is fed to the wheels. It's good, isn't it? It's actually better than good. And I have to admit that its time on the Nurburgring has made this one of the best handling hot hatchbacks you can buy. So, it was developed on a track, and it's brilliant on a track, but on the road... Yeah. Well, I'm very pleased to be able to report that my prejudices remain completely intact. When you add the word Nurburgring to the name of a car, it's really just code for ruined, because the ride is absolutely rock hard. Oh, it's ridiculous. Oh. I mean, car makers become obsessed with making their cars go round this irrelevant historical German racetrack as fast as possible without realising that they're ruining the car for those of us who live in the real world. Ow! It's utterly hopeless. It's not just ruined. It's expensively ruined, because this car costs £22,000. With a few options, like leather seats and sat-nav, it's over £24,000. This isn't what I meant when I said small cars can be fun.